Hey there YouTube, it's Captain Frey Cox. Let's talk about sword fighting, shall we? Traditionally speaking, I employ something like this. This is a bokken, okay? This bokken has its own saya, it has its own sagyo for very different reasons, and it has a very nice red oak blade with some sports tape around the handle of it for various different reasons and techniques. This is what I throw on my waist every time I put on my kimono and hakama and I'm wanting to do some serious practicing. However, I recently joined Saber Legion, which is a lightsaber fighting group. And I realized after going there one day just how out of shape I am. Okay, I basically spent 4 years sitting on my ass dicking around. Okay, and that's even while working. Okay, so instead of a big fancy schmancy bokken, we're going to employ this. This is just a simple piece of PVC. I took it from my small PVC collection. I measured it out. I wanted a 20-inch blade and I wanted a 9-inch handle. 20 plus 9 is 29. And there we go. About wakizashi length. This is good for up close and personal practice. Okay? And I know you guys don't believe it, but you can beat the shit out of somebody with a piece of PVC. I know I've had the shit beaten out of me with a piece of PVC. So for you self-defense guys out there, this is your option right here. It's concealable. It works. Okay? Okay? So what we want to do is we want to stretch out before we begin. And there's a number of different ways in which you can do this to stretch out and really, get that arm limbered, get that wrist limbered, okay? And then on the other side, and I know you're thinking, why aren't you holding it here? The reason why I'm not holding it there is because this is my offhand, and this is how we do it, okay? All stretched out, all limbered, ready to work. Okay, so what we would be working on with something like this versus something like this is a lot more fine motor and less technically specific. Okay, this right here is going to allow us to learn some things and to do some things. A ball like this is going to teach us that we can let our opponent fall into our own blade. It's going to teach us that we're not perfect and we don't have to be. It's going to teach us how to be fair with ourselves. And all you have to be to accomplish these things is honest. Okay? The spaces of the blade that we're working on, okay, is again the whole blade, and probably because I've done this video a million times now, the whole blade for blocking purposes, the very first inch or so of blade at the top for tip control, and about middle of the blade for cutting control. And that's what we're working on. We're working on very light cuts. We're working on very easy point control thrusts and smacks, basically, because this doesn't have an edge. We're working on some very simple, basic stuff. And for those of you who are not experienced enough to know better, this is martial arts. I want you to take a deep breath. I want you to sit down. And I want you to learn something, okay? You can comment anything you want so long as you're not an asshole. If you're an asshole, I will block you, okay? Here we go. And I missed on the first try. Here we go. Get those legs in. And the ball will let you repeat a lot of things. You mess up, you screw up, that's fine. There are also rules to this. Ball goes under your blade, okay? You're dead. Ball goes over your blade, you're dead. Okay? You hit the string, you failed your technique, he got under your blade, you're dead. Okay? That's the way you've got to look at it. That's what I'm talking about being honest with yourself. See, I just hit the string because I got frustrated. You can't allow yourself to get frustrated or anything of that nature, because that does not help your situation at all whatsoever. This is a fundament of a lot of different kinds of martial arts. Okay? Went across the back. Did you catch that? Did you catch that? I went to block it because I expected it to be about here, and instead it just sort of rolled across the back of my head. Alright, you little shit. And you can be as rough with this as you want, but if you're going to be doing any sort of lightsaber fighting, you really want to be very fine motor. You want to be very controlled as best as you can be, because those uber fine motor skill dudes will get the best of you, okay? So one way to do that is you start out here in the gross motor region, okay? And you slowly work your way to 0. And 0 is when all movement has stopped, okay? And then you put it back out there again. Okay, another way is working on point control in a chaotic situation. And see how the ball doesn't move? Okay, what's happening there is I'm just hitting it with the very tip. And that's not okay. I have to be hitting it with this. Okay? Get out there. There we go. And the ball will talk to you, basically. It will be your Wilson on the stranded island of why have I sat around for so fucking long? This, I know, does not look like anything. I know it looks like I'm just goofing off. But last night, I got up to a pretty decent sweat just doing this. And this is pretty gross motor stuff. I hit the damn string. You hit the string, it don't count. You failed your technique, you got under your guard. Whoop, whoop. Keep hitting the goddamn string. Dead, deadified, dead from the neck up, dead from the neck down. Oh, time out. This is the blinds. Go, be gone, be free. So, there's a lot that you can do with this. And I know what you're saying to yourself right now. You're just a goofball with a piece of PVC, you don't know what you're doing. Ugh. Okay? That's fine. Okay. Let's actually get you out there. Actually get the techniques going. String, don't count. There we go. I bet everything I was just doing that looked stupid as fuck to you just came into view. Okay? Bet it did. Bet you're like, oh wait, shit, fuck. Okay? Because this right here is the tool that the fucking ball. This right here is the tool that you need. It helps you work on all of those techniques. You know, if you are just starting out, I would work until your sensei says it's cool to go out and build one of these and set it up and really get to working on this stuff. okay, I would wait until he gives you the go-ahead before you start in on this. But this is not bullshit, okay? These are real techniques that actually work. Okay? Again, weight training. I want strong muscles. Form training. I want to be accurate. Got it? Okay. Let's go. Up. 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 Ah! We're a little overboard. Ah! Got under my guard. And you can see it right here. Look. Right there. I'm dead. You don't have to stand in one place. You can really get that leg work in. Because the ball will be forgiving. The ball will be unforgiving. The ball will give you what you need. Okay? As far as training is concerned. The ball is your friend. The ball is your friend. Obey the ball. Now, I am out of shape, and I do have a lot of work to do. But I guarantee you, you do this for an hour every day, you're going to be good real quick. Just 1 hour every day with this lovely little tennis ball and a piece of PVC, and nobody at Saber Legion is going to be able to get a fucking hit in on you. But you have to commit, okay? And you're not going to be perfect. Of course they're going to get a fucking hit on you. This is not a fucking sale, okay? This is your personal skill and your workshop how to get there, okay? Let's do a little bit more, because here in about 10 minutes, I will have been doing this for an hour. Yay! What the ball gives you is the ability to be a little bit more accurate, to be a little bit more specific in the sorts of things that you're doing. Oh, I missed. Oop. And don't worry, if you screw up, the ball's gonna come back for you to do it again. Okay? Right. So, let's talk about cutting lines real quick. In the art that I practice, there are 4 cutting lines. And anything beyond those 4 cutting lines don't really matter. Okay? There is the head. There is the chest region. Okay? There is the stomach solar plexus region. Then there is the region, and all of those have their own specific cuts. Generally, what I practice is an overhead cut, a reverse overhead cut, which I did not do very well. I do a bisecting cut on either side, a diagonal from either side, and I'm going to hit myself in the face with the ball, okay, and a reverse diagonal from either side, a thrust and a reverse thrust. This is what I practice, okay, every day. Well, not every day that I'm with the ball, okay? I know you can't see it, but right now I'm working on the upper sections, okay? I haven't really gotten to the bisecting areas yet because I don't know if I have that much paracord. Okay? And I know you jackasses algorithms out there are going to be like, you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right. You keep hitting the string. That's fine. I'll just block you. Okay? If you don't have anything useful to give, right in the face, I will just block you. Okay? Because I feel that YouTube should be a community. Not a community of assholes, but a community of decent, upstanding human beings who are capable of sharing with one another and growing from it. God, that right there, it kind of looks like I have like some kind of a weird thing, you know, like a growth, like it's that one zit on your neck that you never popped. It's gonna be okay, Alice. I'm gonna pop it now. Stop hitting the string, Ben. Right in the face. I keep hitting the goddamn string. Too short. Oh, it's getting good. Hit the string. Second I decide to boast. Ah! Trust me. Play the game. Use the ball. Have fun. Ooh. And you will get somewhere with this. It will do for you. Trust me, it will do for you. Okay? And this is me 4 years out of shape as far as swordsmanship is concerned. But it's kind of like riding a bike. Whoop! As you get hit in the face. You get accustomed to certain things. You get used to certain things. You sit down on your damn computer desk. You're like, hell, I can waste all the fucking time I want. I'm good. I'm not at work. I can play video games. We're cool. Chill, bro. Sit down. Lay back. It's gonna be fine. Next thing you know, you're dead. Okay? Life is strange. And all I want you to do is think long and hard about what will work for you, what your techniques are, and really see if something like this will work for you, okay? And it can. It really can. It can work for you. And I do mean work, okay? I know you can't fucking tell, but I'm a little bit out of breath, and my arm fucking aches, and I want coffee now. And that's what 4 years after doing a lot of shit will do to you. And I didn't do a lot, okay? I was disabled. I was in the damn wheelchair. There wasn't much I could do, okay? But I got there. And I walked with a cane. There wasn't much I could do, but I got there. I got the job done. You know, I was in a Chennai club, but I was disabled. I was out of breath all the fucking time. It takes time to do things. But I guarantee you, you put in the time, you'll get the time back. I promise you, you will. Okay? Now, excuse me. This is what I want from you. I want you to be safe. I want you to take care of each other. And I want you to have a ton of fun. This is Captain Frank Hawks, signing off.